Okay, I think we're on. Just checking in again. I just want to let you know I'm like 99% done moving. Thank goodness. It's starting to look like a livable place here. But I wanted to uh, let some of my subscribers know, and some of you people who are like me, uh, who are my age. I'm going to be 50 years old. Ugh. 50 years old. That seems old, doesn't it? Not to me. I think young. But I wanted to do a series on records, vinyl, LP records, because I grew up collecting vinyl, and I still think vinyl is the best medium for uh, music reproduction, analog sound. But I actually took a break in the last couple of days from my moving to stop at a Goodwill store, and I picked up a few records, and I kind of got lucky this day. Sometimes you can go, maybe weeks or months and not find a lot. But I'll show you what I came up with in the last couple weeks. Came up with this one, Kinks' Greatest Hits, in mono, and it's a collectible album. It's worth about $40–50 according to a book, and I'll show you that book. What else did I come up with? Another one. The Rolling Stones, the Between the Buttons album in mono, and has some collectible value, and it sounds great too. What else here? Some of these I haven't even cleaned up and listened to yet. Jay and the Americans, She Cried, and they had a handful of hits, I think, in the mid-60s. So this might be worth something. I haven't even looked at the value. Some oddball stuff. The best of Peter Gunn. The famous guitar solo, Henry Mancini, the Peter Gunn TV series from, I think, the early 60s. Here's the back of that. I don't know if you can see that. Some Pat Boone. This was music that was safe to take home to show your parents if you were like, 15 years old back in, say, 1959, 1960. This is his first album on Dot Records. You can see the back there. His first album. There's another one. Pat Boone sings Irving Berlin. He's going back to the past, even back then. And here's one, Teresa Brewer, For Teenagers in Love. You can see that too well. It's funny that the artwork on the photographs on these early albums they look so incredibly retouched. She almost looks like a mannequin or something in here. It's kind of weird, but what else? But I kind of show these as kind of a teaser because I want to do, an on and off. I'll do a series of collecting, vinyl collecting, LP collecting stuff. Most of my stuff I've collected in like 30 years has been the 60s, even into the 50s. 50s albums are kind of hard to find because the 33 1/3 LP record was not really a medium of rock and roll or pop rock music or whatever back then. It was more of the medium of classical and movie soundtracks and so-called adult music, not teen music back then. It wasn't until maybe like the late 60s that the 33 1/3 disc, the album, became a medium of rock or pop rock music. But if you do get into collecting, if you have been a collector for a while, something that really helps is to have a book, get reference books like this. American Records. This is by Goldmine, which is kind of a record collector's magazine, kind of a tabloid newsprint format magazine. And you can see how thick it is. It's like the thickness of an old phone book, but it gives you values and things, and shows you, what tells you what makes a record collectible, whatever. But I've been lucky through the decades. Really, I've been able to find, records that are worth, $50, $60. I have even some records that are worth like $200 or $300 that I've been able to buy, even find at thrift stores, whatever. But I thought I'd show you this as a teaser right now through this webcam. This is the second webcam video, and I've reconfigured it. Maybe I'll get 1080p resolution this time with this video. But I thought I'd show you that now. I had some time. I'm almost done moving, thank goodness. It's been like 3 weeks, and I'm so tired. My back hurts, when you're my age. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again real soon. Thanks a lot.